I like to travel. Over the past few years, I've grown increasingly addicted to exploring. What's one of the best things to explore when traveling? Sampling the local cuisine. Where'll I wind up next? This is Mad Marty, and this is Romano's Macaroni Grill on Mad Respect Eats. Check out the actual review listed in the description. I came across this restaurant while waiting for my friends during a vacation to Disney. Romano's is actually located within Orlando International Airport. At the time, I was avoiding the fast food. One of the biggest reasons why I do reviews like these in the first place is because it encourages me to try something different. Basically, it's my hope that I miss less in life through my trips and trying new places. One of the rules I have when I'm doing these reviews is I try to avoid national chain establishments, or at the very least, knowingly avoid them. So what the heck am I thinking here? Well, I'm kind of going against my own rules with this review. Had I known Romano's was so widespread nationwide at the time, I probably would have avoided it. After some thought, I took a few things into consideration. First, I didn't know that Romano's was a national chain at the time, which was kind of ironic considering they have one at O'Hare. Maybe airports is a niche for this company, which is my second point. Traditionally speaking, airports have terrible dining options. They are justifiably some of the worst eating establishments that people can go to. If you go on Yelp, you can see the low ratings, which I've complained about in the past, but in a lot of cases it's justified. In fact, the worst dining experience I've ever had just happened to be in an airport. People that frequent airports are likely to agree with me if I had to guess. There's shoddy service, subpar food, lack of cleanliness, and price gouging, all that comes standard. Heck, even these snacks here pictured were $15. One thing I came to realize, however, is that you can't possibly get a locally owned business in an international airport. Or at least that's my guess. Could you just imagine the rent? Plus, if I had to think about it, it's probably difficult getting fresh ingredients inside of an airport given security measures. Well, all that being said, for some reason this place stuck out to me, in a good way. So let's go ahead and get to the pros versus cons. Admittedly, this is going to be kind of a short review. I didn't have very high expectations at first, but I was pleasantly surprised. As far as pros go, first thing I'll say is they had good, clean seating. It was comfortable, and it almost felt like a legitimate restaurant in terms of layout and food presentation, from the bread, the salad, and the spaghetti. Actually, I really loved the spaghetti. It was cooked just right, the preparation was right to my liking, and as far as my servers go, it was one of the friendliest servers I've ever had in a while. He was very humble and kind of sweet. A very good interaction. Which actually brings me to my first con. As much as I liked the server, the host, well, not trying to be mean here, but he had the personality of a potato peeler. He didn't want to be there, it seemed, that day, and it showed. The next thing I'll say, as much as I like the spaghetti, the meatballs, not so much. They kind of had that cold center thing going on, which means they were nuked. In the words of Gordon Ramsay, there is nothing like fresh frozen. Next thing I'll say is, in terms of pricing, you are going to be dealing with airport price gouging. Here's a receipt from another visitor. Yeah, it gets pretty pricey out here, especially if you do alcohol. I didn't do any in that case, but whatever. And then, speaking of strange, I don't recall any macaroni actually on the menu here. Considering macaroni is in the title of the restaurant, it's just a little different. In any case, bottom line, the verdict. In terms of standard restaurants, I'd probably be closer to a 2.5, 3-star. As far as an airport restaurant, though, unusually good. So I'm going to go ahead and give it 4 stars. I can't in good conscience give it a 5-star despite it probably being the best airport food I've ever had. But once again, if I was bummed about leaving my spaghetti behind, they did something right. In any case, thanks for watching. If you like what you see, go ahead and like and subscribe to the channel and help the channel grow. In the meantime, this is Mad Marty, reminding you to do what's responsible, avoid what's irresponsible, make the most of what you got, and get respect. Mad respect. See you next time.